One of the things I love about Tekken is that a bad matchup is never truly unplayable. There's still a lot you can do. There's a lot of skill expression. There's a lot of movement and ways to turn the game in your favor. Now, in this episode, I hope to highlight how that happens, how that can be done. We're going to be doing it through the context of Jin, but this is a kind of mindset and I think philosophy you can take among any character. Obviously, the details will be different, but hopefully we can all learn something from it. This is the Esports World Cup episode 13 on our road to the Tekken World Tour Finals. So in less than 4 days, we're going to have the first TWT Finals for Tekken 8. And it's a very exciting time because usually after the finals, we get the Season 2 announcement, tons of updates, tons of patches, tons of balance finally, which I know everybody is waiting for. So I'll get to the matches and stop yapping, but let's get caught up where we are. So when we finished up the last video, this is the status of the final top 8. The group stage phase 2 is everybody's aiming to qualify for here. The final top 8 for $300,000. Total prize pool is $1 million. But yeah, first prize gets $300K. It's pretty sweet. This is Group D, the final group of this Phase 2. We have Chanel, CBM, Sajawal, and Chikarin. Now, all of these players are super seasoned tournament players, but Sajawal is a newer name. He qualified through the last chance qualifier for the EWC and actually qualified out of his Phase 1 pool. So he's doing extremely well. But with regards to the title and the thumbnail, we are going to focus on this first match. We're going to cover every match, of course, but we're going to focus on CBM versus Chanel. CBM has been very vocal on Twitter about how difficult Alisa is for him. He doesn't make any claims that the matchup is unwinnable. He just says it feels very hard, right? Everything is sidesteppable from Alisa, like down 4, things like that. And if you choose to play a bit more passive, she has tons of chip damage, tons of pressure, and just a lot of strength in Tekken 8. Her movement is S-class, and her offense is S-class. And she is a pretty non-executionally demanding character, if you want to put it that way. Let's get to the match. I'm really excited to review this.
Even if you're right, you're going to eat a lot of chip damage in the process.
And yeah, the commentators even talk about how much chip happens. So first match on Descent to the Subconscious. The floor break is in favor of Jin, but an immediate forward 2-1 from Alisa puts her in heat, and here comes the chip right away. Back 2-1. He wants to hit Alisa on block just to get out of the stance. And the sidesteps have already begun. He's jabbing, it's whiffing. DF4 on a bit of a delay, catches her, running 3+ frames, and nice grab. The grab has great coverage to beat Alisa's many armor moves, and her, since she was already in heat, it wouldn't have been a heat burst. Alisa's armor is another thing that makes it really hard for Jin to do Jin things. Nice 10-frame punish on the partial string. Jin likes to play from mid-range, right? He has these huge moves that he can just throw out, and they're usually really hard to get around. But Alisa's armor moves are some of the best as well. She sidestepped the first hit of the down forward 1, but got hit by the second, running 2+ frames, and then a simple down 4 to kill. That low is extremely good because it has a high extension. And usually low highs aren't that scary because if the first one hits, you could duck the high. But Alisa's jails. So if she does the second hit, and you got hit by the first one, you can't duck the high. So she is an extremely... Yeah, right there. There's no way... the game doesn't let him duck the high. Wow! Using Alisa's stance to evade the down forward 1-4. Super high value combo there. I'm curious if it evades the other option, the mid. Cross-up stuff! No counter hit, but tons of chip damage. Nice parry, but the punch missed! And she sidesteps his down forward 1 again. So CBM's moves completely neutered. You just saw the strength of the chainsaw offense there. He's going to have to find a way to get some damage. The floor breaks in 1 hit, so his Hell Sweep, LLRK, is going to give him a full combo. Nice sidewalk on the chainsaw. That is the main counterplay, right? If Alisa does her chainsaw offense, she usually is sidewalkable to the left. Of course, she has a couple homing options, so it becomes a mix-up there. But that is an alternate way of playing against the chainsaw stance rather than just standing and ducking. There's her homing high, there's her homing low. So Chanel shutting off the sidewalk already. Back 2-1 from CBM. If he's playing mid-range, he's leaning on that move because it's super fast, it's safe. Okay, breaking the generic 2-throw. Back 2-1. Run up, down, back 3. He's just sticking to the safe stuff. For some reason, he doesn't want to go low. Nice block. He probably didn't want to go low because a hop kick is game ending. Alisa getting a while standing punish gives her enough frames to like threaten another chainsaw mix, like with forward 2-1 stance cancel or things like that. But Alisa's going to break the floor, and this is definitely in her favor. Deny Jin the hell. Oh, yeah, MYK is singing right now. Deny Jin his hell sweep that turns into a full combo. Nice down forward 2 electric, catching Alisa trying to do a down 4 after. Okay, dive kick. Jin has a lot of plus frame pressure. That's in his favor for sure. It's about being able to get started though. Because in the neutral, Alisa's movement, power crushes, and fast pokes make it difficult for Jin to do his thing. Nice block in the full crouch low. Sidestep heat burst. Down 4. And he's playing it so conservatively. Even though he's in heat, he does not want to force anything and die. Down back 4. Down jab from Alisa. He just needs one more little hit. Back 2-1. CBM playing very conservatively, trying not to offer up too many holes for Alisa to fill. It's playing super slow on this infinite stage. Uh-oh. Got caught ducking. Doesn't give a full combo, but that's still really brutal. Whiff punish forward 2-1, and now he's going to have to deal with this monstrous heat state. Chip. That one was a counter hit, and that is a full launch, and I believe he's dead? Maybe up 1? Okay, no, he went for wall carry option and a final one more hit to kill, unless Jin gets a heat engager. He's trying a Demon Paw, and the down 4, so much range. And CBM loses kind of looking like what he tweeted about. I can see it. He feels very tentative, very conservative. It's like he can't figure out how to hit her, understandably, because everything gets sidestepped and the threat of the armor exists. And she has strong counter hits in standing 3, back 4. Tons of scary options. So I want to see how CBM overcomes this. Okay, some 2-1 small pokes. He gets counter hit, and that is a lot of damage. Nice sidewalk. Okay, so he's still sticking to the sidewalk plan, even though he got tracked twice in the last game. Alisa doing the homing option here. Okay, disengaging, and now he's running up and doing a move just to get her out of the stance. Let me deal with regular Alisa, not chainsaw Alisa. There, sidewalk right on the down back 4. He ran up too to realign it. It was just, her sidewalk is just too good. Nice whiff punish. The good thing about Jin is that he gets tons of reward when he gets a punish like this. Right, so Rage Art is going to be the maximum damage he can do. Delete all the gray health, put him in a favorable position. He still has heat, so he still gets to push the offense base. He tried to dive kick, got floated. 4-2-1, Alisa's mix. 12 frame mid. That's a rough situation. He wasn't able to finish. Okay, down forward 1. He's playing so... No, he's wave dashing in. He's getting a bit more confident. 2-1 whiff punish. Nice block punish on the armor. Oh, he tried to electric and got sniped. Back 2-1. There's a down back 4 connecting. She sidestepped his jab. Nice 10 frame punish on the 2 hits of the string. There's a third hit that's scary, but Chanel's not doing it. CBM calling it out is pretty important there because the third hit's punishable as well. Nice punish on the back 4. Demon Paw there. You can't step. You just ate a 2-4. Okay, homing mid, just trying to stop her from moving. Uh-oh, and this is a true link. When Alisa lands while rising 1+2, her Rage Art is guaranteed. I don't know why that's in the game, but it is. Alisa in heat now. CBM playing it super slow. He just has to wait out the heat timer. He doesn't have to force anything into that sidestep or into the armor. Back 2-1, he found the timing. Sniping her out of her movement and her like attack timing is a generic Tekken thing that always works. She stepped that electric the wrong way. Jin's electric is supposed to go right, but Alisa can walk left. There's a 10 frame punish. Sidewalking again, full combo. Nope, drops it. Using the other electric, the CD1, to get an instant tornado to turn that into a combo. Nice awareness from CBM. I forgot what that move is called. Jin CD1. Standing forward. Nice punish. Again, he's getting so much damage off these 2-4 punishes. Which is crucial, right? Free damage you gotta take. And he snipes her again in the neutral. And doing it with a Demon Paw gives him this full combo. I don't think he can kill with this, though. Oh, he went for a spike ender. And then giving her one last mix-up situation. That was nice, because the combo wouldn't have killed. So keeping her close and putting it in one last mix-up is nice. Beautiful block, beautiful punish. Jin's wall rising 2 is 14 frames, so he had some leniency there, but still, great to see that he's defensively aware and his punishment is sharp right now. Down forward 1-4, Chanel keeps swinging into it, dive kick. Down back 4, back 2-1, back 2-1, can't step after the first one hits you. Okay. CBM slowing down the neutral to a crawl because he kept getting sidewalked, as you saw in that game, and then converting a bunch of punish damage into a few, like, he got very few opportunities, but when he got them, he capitalized. And Chanel kept trying to move, sidestep, or hit a button, and it was costing him too much. So, game 3, Chanel is going to have to slow it down. Or at least play a bit more conservatively after getting hit. You can still play this neutral the way you want to, because you're Alisa, but he's mashing too many buttons or moving at the wrong time with frame disadvantage. He's got to chill out a bit. And I think that's what's happening. Chanel's already just moving around, doing some small pokes, going into chainsaw off of the stance. Remember, CBM is block punishing the 2 hits of the stance. Nice block punish there. So he might consider finishing some strings. But to be honest, these little pokes seem to be doing a lot of work. Look at Jin's HP off of just pokes. Chanel still hasn't... Well, now she's in heat now. I was going to say she hasn't gotten into heat yet. 1-2. One jab. Chipping. Unsafe, but still winning chip damage. Mid-string. Down back 4. Sidewalking. Duck! Flash duck, but didn't get a big punish. Run up down 4. CB... They went poke for poke that round, and it really came down to that at the end. Tons of small pokes again. Poking in this game is so strong because it doesn't give any gray health, right? So the value of HP that Chanel has gotten from all these pokes is really adding up. And likewise with CBM, he's not focused on landing giant hits, but small punishes there, and the one hell sweep finally got blocked. That one would have broken the floor. He's going to lose this opportunity now as Chanel breaks the floor. And will probably carry to the wall, yep. Down 4, flip him over. Down 4, 1+2. Eat smash, he has to guess the chainsaw stance. Big launch! Small punish, but it's okay. No throw break. Okay, 2 hits. Nice, he still blocked the get-up kick. I didn't think that was possible. Eat smash, plus frames. He's chilling out. There's 10 seconds. He can feasibly play the clock. Alisa has no heat. Her lows are only pokes. He has a lot of room to outplay. Oh, he tries to jump at her! And a nice block on wake up. I can't believe that. Chanel probably did that thinking CBM would stay down. Electric. Dive kick. Uh-oh, he got walked, but oh, Chanel missed the punish. Notice CBM not forcing Demon Paw, not forcing a lot of options until he's sure Chanel is going to block. He doesn't want to get predictable because she's going to sidewalk it. Plus frames. Run up that 4 got sidewalked. See what I mean? Chanel's not finding a lot of damage off these sidewalks, luckily for CBM. Nice parry into punish. Down 4. Uh-oh, he got counter hit. Finally, the poke for poke pressure, all that tension, finally got Chanel a giant counter hit. And I think he can kill off of this. Go into heat. No, he can't kill, but it's going to be close. 1 hit. Insanely good. Insanely good poke and patient gameplay, and finally finding the big counter hit back 4. Alisa is a very complete character. Now that the more I think about it. Having all these counter hit options in addition to these pokes and movement, it's like fighting a Tekken 5 character. Uh-oh, counter hit from CBM. Heat engage. Running 3. Down 4. Nice block. Wow. Chainsaws in play. Chanel backdash whiff punish with the chainsaw. Guaranteed follow-up. Nice duck underneath the 4-4-3-1. All right, CBM just going to get a bit of healing, a bit of pressure, and he's going to want to run with it. He blocks. Alisa taking the pressure back now. Oh my god, counter hit 4, guaranteed follow-up, and the mid to finish. Yep, double Luigi, final round. 2-4, not a punish, but luckily it's safe. Chanel didn't duck the second hit. Sidewalking gets clipped by that move. That's another big problem when trying to sidewalk Alisa's stance. Look at this HP. Half HP permanent. CBM's gonna have to find a big window, and getting floated is not a good start. His only consolation is Chanel's heat is running out. He's sidewalking in neutral. She blocks that still. He blocks that still. He's gonna need to heal, and he snipes the Demon Paw. He sniped the jab with his Demon Paw. And that's the game. Wow. That was looking so ugly, and he found the Demon Paw. Imagine if any of that was Power Crush or Sidewalk, but that was very well played by CBM. Look at this last hitbox interaction. She put out the jab, but he was just like a few frames faster. So CBM overcame a really difficult matchup. And yes, he was still playing Jin Kazama, let's be clear. But I think what he did that was cool is he was very defensively on point, right? Let's just take a look. Like, he was in these games, where was game 2? This one, right? Like, how much damage did he get off of a 2-4 punish over and over and over again, right? Like, there were sometimes he got a huge combo, but there were also rounds where if you look at every interaction and just count the damage he got, goodness, it was not coming off electric, it was getting sidewalk. It was not coming off of hell sweep, down back 4 or down 2. He was just getting 2-4 punishes. Look at this, the first 2-4. He does the demon paw there because Alisa can't really sidestep. Good lord, not again.
Oh no.
Okay, like nice little mini punish here with a combo.
Activate.
And like, I like that he slows it down. It is a bit of a Jin privilege to slow down. I think if you slow down too much, people can start to run over. There you go. Nice 2-4. Right, like the damage from those punishes really adds up. And then he finds these big snipes. That is a bit of Jin privilege, undoubtedly. But still, the fact that he recognized Alisa's strength was sidewalking everything he could do. So he slowed down, looked for Chanel to make it obvious when he wanted to come in and do an attack, and then sniping it with the Demon Paw. The first few times may be lucky, but clearly CBM was so consistent about it, he had a read on when Chanel wanted to attack. You got to give that credit. And the back 2-1 usage, he wasn't getting any damage off tons of these back 2-1s, but he just put it out and stayed consistent. Really, really cool to see. So the next match, if we look back at the bracket, is Sajawal versus Chikarin. Sajawal, again, a Yoshimitsu player who qualified through the last chance qualifier, and Chikarin, the first winner of EVO Japan on Lily, a character that he didn't really play in Tekken 7, at least on the tournament stage. He kind of recognized Lily's strength very early, and he's constantly making adaptations with the character, from playing on pad to moving back to stick, and I believe he's playing back on stick now, and he's got cool playstyle adaptations if this is the first time you're seeing him since EVO Japan. It's also worth noting that Lily has a pretty good matchup against Yoshimitsu. I've noted them below. Basically, he can deal with spin really well, or she can deal with spin really well. Yoshi has trouble flashing a lot of her back turn mix-ups unless he really knows the ins and outs of it. And Lily isn't really playing mix-ups on immediate timing. She's doing a lot of mental frame stuff to kind of throw you off and not make it clear when she's going to attack you. The reason is she's kind of linear. She has homing options, of course, but her linearity disincentivizes her from playing a poking game like, say, Alisa or Jin, where it's poke, poke, poke. Same with like Dragunov, right? The last thing is Pakistan has very few Lily players. So Pakistan is a very experience-based region. They grind tons of games. They help each other with matchups, but they are not like theory crafters like, say, NA. So when they run into a matchup they haven't seen a lot, I mean, this is generic for everybody in Tekken, but Pakistan especially has had trouble with Lily because of this lack of experience. So let's see how the matchup goes. I think this is a good example of how to play a winning matchup.
I don't know if his pressure is going to work the exact same way because
full crouch down forward 4 from, and then look at this. Chikarin already playing with his timing with these little mini dashes. First, second low parried, I should say.
So I think for Chikarin it's going to be
Heat burst because the combo is about to end. Wall. Now he's going to do feisty rabbit spin to get this 50-50, and he's not always going to do the 50-50. That's the cool thing about Chikarin. He did the spin and then did nothing, baiting out the flash, right? So already we're seeing high layers of Lily offense, right? Not just running the mix-up immediately, but being willing to wait and see if the opponent's going to retaliate. Sajawal getting a huge half HP combo here. Heat smash. Sajawal canceling the stance. Again, another great concept for beginner players to pay attention to is that these players aren't running their mix-up every time. Even they go into stance, sometimes they just don't do a move. Now, again, at lower levels of play, you might as well just do the mix-up. People will get hit. But as you're pushing through the intermediate ranks, look at these missed punishes from Sajawal. Tons of missed opportunities here. Sorry, oh my god. So I was saying, if you're in the intermediate level, this is a good way to adjust to people with better defense, right? You don't have to play your mix-up every time. A mix-up is scarier if the person doesn't know it's coming. Nice flash punish in the back turn 3-4. I didn't know that punish. The idea is that mix-ups are 50-50s, right? But the advantage of a mix-up can be done, like, if your opponent doesn't know that they have to guess at this time. Then you can catch them off guard with stuff. This time, Sajawal insisted on the flash right on the spin timing again. So Chikarin now has a piece of data. Oh my god, that killed. That he can continue to delay his mix-ups and bait the flash. Down 2-2, tracking the sidestep to the left. One of her few options. Full crouch down forward 1. Insane move. Down 4-3, plus frames. Plus frames, but Lily doesn't have super scary offense after, so it's more like to see if the opponent is going to mash or not. 3+4, that's one of her key homing moves. We've seen it multiple times already. Oh, the low misses. Oh my god, Matterhorn evading the high? I did not know that worked. I wonder if that beats other options too. He did 3-1. If you don't duck the second hit, this is a frame trap. This is like, Sajawal just did a frame trap. But I wonder if Matterhorn dodges the mid option as well. That was crazy. Here's the thing I wanted to cover that was very surprising to me. Here.
He hit him on the way up. That was sick.
There's back one, no counter hit confirmed. Right, now look at this.
Well, activate now.
3+4. That's like, that's -13. Sajawal just didn't know the punish.
Punish on the 3-1.
He's frozen. He tries to down jab, right? Like he doesn't understand Lily's offense very, very well. And it's Chikarin abused that in the rest of this. And I can't believe that Matterhorn went underneath the 3-1. But yeah, Yoshimitsu it's kind of an uphill battle. You can't really do your default Yoshimitsu things. Let's not forget that Yoshimitsu also has some trouble tracking, and Lily is a sidestep demon. Now, this is not me downplaying Yoshimitsu. I think Yoshimitsu is very strong, even though I enjoy playing both of these characters. I think it's important to note the things that feel difficult if you're the one piloting the character. There are answers to adapt. It's just, I think it's important to acknowledge that frustration as we go into coming up with solutions. Now, game 2. We saw Chikarin kind of run over Sajawal with his offense. Sajawal gonna need to find some neutral openings himself. And this is a good start. Full crouch down forward 4 into the 3-4 into the unbreakable throw. CD1, they trade. 3+4, 1-1. 1-1, you can down jab punish for real. So obviously Lily can do the extension, but the 3+4 caught the spin. Back turn mix, she just spins out of it, goes back turn raw. He is mixing him up. Tornado. The combo route here doesn't kill, I believe, but there's a weird sidewall anyways. Oh my god, he got a back turn situation. Backflip off the wall. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was a punish. I guess Chikarin testing the knowledge, but a whiffed flash in the open gets 1-2 jabbed. Sajawal starting off really strong, but Chikarin running away with it. The experience paying off. The 3+4 is not getting ducked in neutral. That's something you have to kind of look for. What mid is Lily gonna throw out that's gonna kill you? The down forward 3+4 is a lot slower.
Didn't get the 2-2 even, just a
Okay, single down 1. Wow, sidestep and feisty rabbit spin.
Yeah, it's still a good low.
Back 1, 1-1. Spinning out of it, but the homing was too far away. The nasty thing about Yoshi spin is that he backs up while he does it. Nice punish. Oh, sidewall conversion. That's deadly. Heat burst to salvage the combo. Take notes. That's the key way. If you get a sidewall in the middle of your combo and you still have heat burst, your heat burst can salvage the combo 90% of the time. QCF 1-4. Neutral hop kick, but no whiff punish. Sajawal struggling against the Lily. CD, oh my god, CD 3+4 into feisty rabbit. Then the jab got evaded by Sajawal CD2. Flash. He's gonna heat burst. He's gonna carry to the wall. Huge damage. That's insane, actually. 3-2, no whiff punish.
Gets off scot-free almost.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Chikarin is getting away with tons of Lily stuff, and you can see it start to add up. Oh my god, spinning out of the way, but Yoshi still gets a back turn punish. Standing 3. Now he does 3+4 because he saw Yoshi spin. Spin, he got caught out of the air. Okay. 1-1 counter hit. That is a classic Lily situation. 1-1 down 2, you can't flash it. And that was it. That was 3-0. This is a common situation. Instinctually, as Yoshimitsu, you'd probably flash like they're in stance. They just did a jab string. But Lily's out of range. Look at this. Chikarin's already doing his move. But the range just doesn't add up. That was a tough draw for Sajawal. I'm not going to lie. Chikarin just ran Lily stuff the whole time. If you're a Lily player, just look at that offense. That's some free flow offense that will really overwhelm people. I'm going to take notes on that. Appreciate the quick 2-0 Chikarin. That allows me to move on to our final match. Chikarin versus CBM. This one is very interesting. I think both pilots of these characters don't like the other character, right? And I think the reason is Jin, a lot of his stuff gets sidestepped by Lily, right? Kind of like we saw with Alisa. I think I need to familiarize myself with Jin Lily some more. But my understanding is Lily's sidestep is extremely effective against him. But obviously he has ways to mitigate that too. If Lily moves left, the electric will still clip her, right? We saw Alisa move left against electric. So it's not downplayed. These are just my lived experience, okay? But both characters have strong mid to long range. And the difference is, whereas Jin plays through a ton of plus frames and offense, Lily plays with a ton of mental frames, where if you mash into her string, she'll kill you. So she'll do the first hit of a string and then maybe go into stance or cancel into feisty rabbit spin or some other option. Maybe she'll finish the string once in a while and counter hit you. So the offense looks different, but both characters have that mid-long range. Jin's, I think, is a bit more high reward. The thing about Lily is just, it's so hard to attack her comfortably, right? Jin doesn't really have that issue where attacking Jin is scary, especially if you use a bunch of small Tekken, unless you use up forward 2 or like sidestep electric. So because the last thing is Lily is super steppable, and Jin benefits from that again with like sidestep electric, sidestep hop kick, up forward too. So both players will be fighting for like initiative, for like control, to get the opponent defending against their stuff, because both of these characters' offense is extremely strong. Qualification match for top 8 on Ortiz Farm. Sidestepping the down forward 1, that's a good start. Down 3, Lily's main tracking move is a low.
CBM very active left step right now.
Look at this, small pokes mostly, back 2-1, a bit of the mid-range, but not a lot. Everybody's getting hit by the second hit of down forward 1-4, and a counter hit down 2. Heat burst might carry to the wall, might be lethal. Oh no, the wall was a bit closer. Oh, he finishes back 1-4 and gets punished. I like that because back 1-4 into do glide often gets challenged. So to establish the back 1-4 early is nice, but he didn't have the HP to survive. Chikarin doing a lot of little fun forward movement and sidestep. And there, Jin sidestep electrics her jab. And that is the key scary thing I think about attacking Jin. Like, yes, Jin, if you want to attack him, you probably better off competing in small Tekken, right? Depending on your character. But good lord, look at the momentum when Jin gets started. Hell Sweep breaking the floor, quick 2 rounds. Okay, down forward 1-4, a bit late on the counter hit confirm. Back 2-1, getting a lot of control, kind of stopping Chikarin from playing around too much on offense. Nice duck in the magic 4. Hop kick, disrespecting the back turn off 1-1. That's a crucial thing to do. So Jawa was heavily respecting the 1-1. It's a stance that you can kind of afford to disrespect until Lily does her armor out of it. Spinning and sidestepping to gain wall position, sidestep standing 4. Such calm defense from CBM. Almost no antsiness. Small sidesteps to beat the immediate moves, and he just took 3 rounds straight. Chikarin could not get any offense started there. I have no notes. I have to see what in the world Chikarin's going to do to adapt. Because it just felt like every key poke was getting sidestepped, and he'd get blown up. Big sidewalk on the 2-1. That's a good start. Down forward 3. Down forward 3 again. Plus frames. Down forward 4. Little frame trap. Nice counter hit. Oh my god. He's running him over. Down forward 4 again. CBM's ducking. Back to 1. Finishing straight. Perfect. Is this red rank Tekken? He just did strings. Okay. Back to 1. Okay, he's shimmying a bit for movement. Nice sidestep duck to dodge the electric. He would have gotten clipped if he didn't do that duck. Okay. Oh. 1-1-3. Counter hit confirmed. Cartwheel. CBM sidestep the first hit, got hit by the second one. Oh, feisty rabbit cancel into a standing low. I like that. Changing up the mix-up timing. Back 1. Run up 1-2. Sidestep 2. Or sidestep 1+2. Down 2 is guaranteed here. Nice. Half HP. Spinning after QCF 3+4 with the plus frames. 1-1-3. Counter hit confirm. Wow. Wow. He's dead. So Chikarin's answer was to just do more Lily stuff. But the fascinating part is that I think a crucial interaction was him ducking those jabs. I think this was easy to miss. I missed it on my first watch through. Ducking these jabs, he tried to double duck, which is pretty sick. It kind of shut off CBM's offense. CBM got counter hit here. Let's look at another earlier interaction. This round, the first round was silly. I'm not gonna lie. The first one was extremely silly. CBM just got counter hit. Like, he kept ducking into down forward 3. And then he got counter hit here. And then he ducked again. And then he mashed into the string. So that was a silly round. I don't know how to explain that one. CBM was flow stating harder than I can comprehend. He got counter hit again, right? CBM insisting on this slight delay timing that is just getting blown up by Chikarin. 1-1-3 counter hits working really well. That's a very strong anti-Jin tool. That was so sick. And then, wow, this was so fast. Honestly, I feel like CBM was doing way too much. He got counter hit so many times. If he played this like he fought the Alisa, like Chanel on Infinite, it would have been way more chill. But how many times did he just get counter hit? He was doing way too much. So it's hard to even point to an adaptation by Chikarin. Chikarin just went in confidently to game 2 and CBM died. Let's go to game 3. What is happening? I feel like when people complain about Tekken 8, it probably feels like that. Where somebody is just trying to be like mashing buttons all the time and they just get hit. That's what CBM was doing. He was just getting hit by everything. Counter hit, full crouch down, forward 1. Chikarin is looking for the counter hit confirmed there, but he's not getting the counter hit. Luckily, he's not getting punished either. Eat smash, horrible situation. Even sidestepping here as Lily is a little scary, so he's sidestep blocking. Back to 1. Now he gets his turn back. Doesn't use the plus frames, instead moves out of the wall. Did he get hit? Wow, the Rage Art hit. I was gonna say it was cool to watch Chikarin use the plus frames to go into a stance instead of frame trapping or going for a mix-up right away, because Lily doesn't benefit from that as much. But it was working until he pushed that last offensive interaction a bit too much. He's doing a bunch of down forward ones. He tries the down back 3 to get around a Jin high, but a simple down forward 1 floats. And CBM is gonna get a bunch of profit here. Down 4. Heat smash. Ugh, no wall splat, luckily. Sidestep heat burst. Lots of HP to recover. Nice block. No punish. It feels like Chikarin slowed down, and I don't know what happened. This game is so, like, you have to be really confident going into this game. He looks so much slower. Forward 4 got sidestepped once again. CBM seemed to remember his game plan, which was sidestep the small moves and don't force your buttons too much. Because he's getting so much off of punishes or floats or situations like that, you got to keep it really tight when you're fighting against Lily. If you get a little too loose with your moves, it could be a big problem. But that was a good hell sweep, challenging the generic down 4 on hit. Lily, nobody has frame advantage on a generic down 4, so... And Jin getting all of these floor hazards into full combos is so nasty. Here's the plus frame Jin setups. Down forward 1. CBM ducked the jab but didn't get the whiff punish in time. Electric. So much blocking, so much chip. A heat engage would be so sick. But sidewalk wall splat, is that the game? No. Oh my god, he tried to sidewall out and a back 2. I can't believe that went so ugly so quickly. CBM is happy, understandably. Look at what... This was crazy. All of this chip, and Chikarin was clearly saving for a heat engage, like a 3-1 or a 3+4. But the fact that the back 2-1 got sidewalked, this is brutal. And this is like the problem I think Lily mains will often complain about, is she was plus here, +3, put him in crouch. But if you're not aware that the opponent, what sidestep options they have, right, then you can get blown up. Now remember, this is offline Tekken, so CBM can only sidestep to the background here, sidestep right from crouch. If he tries to sidestep to the foreground, he'll just stay crouching. So Lily has to pick an option here that tracks that way, and back 2-1 was not that option. What's crazy is that unfortunately led to this wall splat. And when you're flow stating this hard, it's so easy to miss little cues like that. And CBM ran away with to the bank with that. I think CBM... What was most impressive about these matches against the Alisa and against Lily were his defensive gameplay was so good. He was so patient. He would push his offense once he had plus frames, but he was nailing every punish. He was getting so much benefit from the plus frames. He wasn't punishing and backdashing. He would punish, take the frames of the Demon Paw or a quick down 4, just pushing his offense as much as possible with Jin's momentum. So good stuff to CBM. That was really, really cool to see. So... we'll watch the interview with CBM in a second. Here's the final bracket. In the next video, we'll do Chanel versus Sajawal, and the winner will fight Chikarin for that last qualification spot. This is our final bracket here. The last spot will be filled in the next video. Right? CBM filling out this bottom spot will fight Atif. This is the last missing spot. Let's watch that interview. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content. Leave a like and a comment if you have been. This has been pretty fun to try to put out 2 of these videos per day, and it's cool. It's not something I will do long term, but I've been enjoying pushing myself to try to continue to make as much content as possible. I'm going to turn the volume up for this interview. This is your official volume warning. Okay, get to the interview.
And here we are with the man of the hour, the final player to qualify to phase 3. It's CBM. Now, what a game we've had. Now, first one, you kind of rushed into it, got complete control. You go into second stage, and it's a complete rebound. What happened there?
I thought I was on fire, so I just tried to push him back. and I think I thought Chikarin made a strategy against me, so it worked. So I lost the second match.
Yeah, he's talking about that beach stage where he just got hit by everything. He said, I was feeling good, so I just ran in and died. Like, it feels good to know that sometimes my analysis isn't far off from what the players are feeling too.
What did you feel you needed to kind of switch up to get into stage 3?
It was always the matter of the timing, and at the second match I got too many counter hits, so I just tried to be calm down.
It's a matter of locking in, staying focused. So now that you move on, you get to go to phase 3. You know, you get some rest tomorrow morning. What are you gonna do in that time? Practice, watch games. What's on your mind?
Still, I have a slight feeling of cold though, so maybe after I go back to hotel, I'm gonna take medicines to control my condition. And to be honest, I'm not a type of watching lots of videos and analyzing stuff. So maybe just taking a rest and having some good foods. And I will just enjoy the tournament because I never expect to be in top 8. And you know, I'm just so happy to be the part of this history. I'm so happy.
Yeah, we're happy to have you here with us in Riyadh. What a way to end it here again. Congratulations, our final player to make it into phase 3. We'll send it back to the studio to break it down.
They said final player, but that's because, again, they split up the days. So this was all day 2. They did all the winner's side, and then day 3 with the loser side. But in these videos, we package them in one group because I think it makes more sense. But thanks again for the support. That'll be it for this video. Subscribe for more. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.